All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai, Bahashim, Rakah Kodash. I want to give double honors to my apostles and elders of Great Millstone, who teach very well. Why not this truth from and salutation out there to the hopeful elect who continue to push these word in all truth, faith, and sincerity. And also shalom to the meaning children who sincerely believe upon the words of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. And today, just basically getting on Esau, he believe in the UFOs, man. He know what Yahweh Shai is coming with, even though Jake don't believe, or the regular everyday America don't believe what's going on. The higher ups and the elites, they believe, man. It's getting to the point when they're preparing bunkers, preparing space stations, and even got to the point when they even added the sixth branch of the military called the Space Force to actually try to fight against Yahweh Shai, man. Now, real quick, I got this video queued up, and I'm gonna do some commentary on it. But let's start off right here. Let's start off right here in Revelations 17 and verse 14. It says, "These shall make war with the Lamb." Now, who are those these? Those these are talking about NATO in the EU, man. Which actually this beast system, for the lack of better words, these are the people that's going to try to make war against Yahweh Shai, man. Even though, let's continue on. It says, "And these shall make war with the Lamb, and the Lamb shall overcome them." So these devils are going to try to put up a fight, but for the lack of better words, it's going to be a flawless victory when Yahweh Shai comes. What it tells you in Ezra, the 13th chapter, he's seen nothing but dust and smell of smoke. So even though these devils, they're going to try to trust in their sword, trust in their military, at the end of the day, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai will prevail, no matter what you do, man. Continuing on, it says, "For he is Lords and Lord, he is Lords of Lords and King of Kings, and they that are with him are called, chosen, and faithful." Yes, man, because the ones that's going to be with them is the ones that's going to believe that he can take down this place. The ones that believe that he's going to come and with a aerial attack and destroy this place and deliver his people, man. Let's go ahead and play a little bit of this video.
Unites all the mechanisms of the moment. Not live in, not swords be turned toward other states.
Now right here, you can see Esau, he's going to be full of shit, a full of shit statement he made.
The future world would be, on one hand, the United States, which would be built, as he said, by the plowshare. And on the other, Russia, which would go forward again, as he said, by the sword.
And right there, he trying to, I think this Joel beat your plowshares into swords, which is actually talking about these devils are putting their money into the military instead of putting it into agriculture. But hey, America, they built it, their society off the sword. They built it their society of destruction, man. Basically rape, robbing, and murdering all these different countries. This got to the point when this devil, he sent out aerial attacks to people when they don't compromise with his laws, man. Play a little bit more. Because again, it's just Esau's point of view is to make you feel sorry for him so he can play the victim when he's actually the suspect, man. He's actually the guy that's supposed to be up on the stand,
It needed be so. Cannot swords be turned to plowshares? Can we and all nations not live in peace? In our obsession with antagonisms of the moment, we often forget how much unites all the members of humanity. Perhaps we need some outside universal threat to make us recognize this common bound. I occasionally think how quickly our differences worldwide would vanish if we were facing an alien threat from outside this world.
And who he's talking about? He's talking about Yahweh Shai, because even Esau know that Yahweh Shai is coming. That's why going again back at Revelations 17, it says, "These shall make war with the Lamb." Because again, it's going to be different nations and different countries coming together. Stop what they're doing during World War III. They come together and try to fight against Yahweh Shai, man. NATO and the EU, these different countries that have this different, for lack of better words, space military, quote unquote. Because a lot of the things that Esau push out there, he don't push out his main things. The things he push out there is the things that he want people to see. But he have the military weapons that mock the chariots. But at the same time, you're not going to be on the level of Yahushua, man. But again, let's read this in Revelation 17 and verse 14. It says, these shall make war with the Lamb. Yes, you're going to try to fight against Yahushua. It says, and the Lamb shall overcome them. So ultimately, the Lord Yahushua, he's going to defeat you guys, man. It's not like the Lord is just going to come on the planet Earth to fuck with Esau just to fuck with Esau. No, it's a reason why. This Revelation 19 and 11, it says, and I saw heaven open, and behold, a white horse. Now, that white horse is not just talking about, people think, yeah, he's going to come on Pegasus. No, that white horse is talking about a UFO, man. Read this again. It says, and behold, a white horse, and he that sat upon him was called Faithful and True. Who is that one that sat upon him that's called Faithful and True? Yahushua. Continuing on. It says, in righteousness, he the judge and make war. So it's not like the Lord Yahushua, he's going to judge and make war with Esau for no reason. No, he's going to judge and make war with Esau for a reason. Because number one, you ruined the planet Earth in wickedness, man. Ever since you've been in power, death have been reigning, man. Everywhere you go, death follows. So Yahushua, he's coming to destroy death and to lift up life, man. Let's continue on in verse 12. It says, in his eyes were as a flame of fire, and on his heads were many crowns. Now, do that mean Yahushua, he's going to have the 10 crowns on his head when he comes? No, man. That means he's going to take away the rulership from you devils, man. You go back into Revelation 17, there was 10 kings that's going to rule with Esau for 1 hour. The Lord, he's going to take those crowns back, man. Because when Yahushua leave, it's not like it's going to be a remnant of the beast system. And when Yahushua leave, France, all of a sudden France just popped up out the blue and now they're in the rulership again. No, man. This is going to be the stamp in the end of this beast system, man. And it's going to be a system being ruled in righteousness, man. That's why I say he have many crowns on his head, because he's going to take the kingdom away from you and he's going to give the kingdom to the righteous. It says, and he had no name written that no man knew but he himself. And we know that name is Yahushua, man, because some of these people say, yeah, we don't know the name of the power. No, we have the name. His name is Yahushua, man. It says, and he was clothed with a vesture dipped in blood, and his name is called the Word of the Most High, because when Yahushua come, he's not come to give out hugs and kisses. No, he's actually come to destroy, man. To actually get down for the things that these devils have done, not only to his people, but to him. This Revelation 1:7. Behold, he comes with clouds, and every eye shall see him. What does that mean? He's coming with UFOs, man. Again, whether you believe it or not, Jake not believe it. Look, John down the street not might believe it. But guess what? These higher ups, these bankers, these elites, the Morgans, the Rothschilds, the Gettys, they believe that Yahushua is coming with missiles, man. Coming with UFOs, man. That's why they're prepping the Space Force. That's why they're prepping weapons, man. Military weapons, man. They're trying to fight against Yahushua when he comes. So read this again. It says, and every eye shall see him, and they also which pierced him. Now, what execution was the crucifixion was, man? You know how the electric trap, that's an American thing. The crucifixion, that was a Roman thing, man. Because even though you say, yeah, the Jews, they gave milk, but the Romans, they had a certain level of persecution, crucify them. If it was the Jews, they would have just stoned to death, man. But again, it says also they which pierced them. Who was they that pierced them? The Romans, which the Roman Empire today is this beast system, man. When you go into the Treaty of Rome, when the NATO, they got that thing kicked off, it was called the Treaty of Rome, which shows you that you're the suspect, man. Which shows you that you're the bad guy. You're the guy that Yahushua looking for, man. To handle. It says, and they also which pierced them, and all kindreds of the earth shall wail because of him. So it's going to be mourning. People are going to be bugging out when Yahushua comes. Because again, he's not going to come with hugs and kisses. No, he's going to come with destruction, man. And rightfully so. Let's get this in Isaiah 63:1. Who is this that comes from Edom with dyed garments from Basra. This is talking about Yahweh Shai, man. Because when he's coming to bring vengeance. The scriptures say vengeance is mine. You're going to see that vengeance in that day, man. You're going to see how mad and pissed off Yahweh Shai is in that day. Because we can be pissed off, but we can't be more pissed off than the Lord, you know. you know. You can get your lick back, but the lick that the Lord give, it's not gonna compare, man. You know? So that's why we're waiting on Yahweh Shai to bring this devil down. Read this again. It says, who is this that coming from Edom with dyed garments from Basra? This that is glorious in his apparel, traveling in the greatness of his strength. What does that mean, traveling in the greatness of his strength? He's going to be traveling with a military, the Lord of Sabaoth, the Lord of hosts, man. It says, I that speak in righteousness, mighty to save. And what is this talking about? This talking about Yahweh Shai. He's coming to make war, but he's also coming to deliver. Because even though those chariots are going to be shooting out laser beams and pushing out fire, hey, it's also going to be the vehicles of our salvation, man. That's going to be the only way we're going to have to get out of this Babylonian society. Continuing on in verse 2, wherefore art thou red in thine apparel, and thy garments like him that treadeth in the wine fat. I have trodden the winepress alone, and of the people there was none with me. For I will tread them in mine anger. And yes, because the Lord, he's going to judge Esau in his anger, man, and trample them in my fury. And their blood shall be sprinkled upon my garments, and I will stain all my raiment. So basically, meaning Yahweh Shai, when he's going to come and get down. It's not like he's just going to, for the lack of better words, just sit back and let Esau continue to rule and just say, yeah, excuse me, I'm just going to take my people. And no, man, look how he did Pharaoh. He destroyed Pharaoh, man. He built Pharaoh up just to destroy him. And that's what the same thing that the Lord is doing with the nation of Edom, man. That's why it says, for the day, verse 4, for the day of vengeance is in mine heart, and the year of my redeeming is coming. Right there, we're speaking up upon the day of vengeance in the year of the redeeming, because even though that day is going to be a day of bloodshed and judgment, it's also going to be a day of deliverance. Let's get this in Isaiah 66 and verse 15. It says, for behold, the Lord will come with fire, and his chariots like a whirlwind. He's going to come with a legion of angels, man, in those UFOs. It says to render his anger and his fury and his rebuke with flames of fire, those different laser beams, man. And again, that's why Ronald Reagan, he knows the scripture. That's why he said, beat your plowshares and the swords. Can't swords be beaten into plowshares? These guys, they know the scriptures. They know about Isaiah 63. They know about 2nd Ezra, the 13th chapter, man. Revelations, the 17th chapter. They know about these different precepts that's pointing at them being the bad guy, man. Read this. Let's continue on. It says, to render his anger with fire and his rebuke with flames of fire. For by fire and by his sword will the Lord plead with all flesh. This is how the Lord is going to judge with all flesh. It says, in the slain of the Lord shall be many. So again, when the Lord comes on that chariot, which is not a Pegasus, how these different Christians want you to think, when he comes, he's not going to come with hugs and kisses. No, he's going to come with a purpose to destroy, man. So let's get this, just the book of Zechariah 5, and I'm going to start at verse 1. Zechariah 5 and 1. Then I turned and lifted up my eyes and looked, and behold, a flying roll. Right there, that word flying roll, which shows you it's going to be in the air. And he said unto me, what seest thou? And I answered, I see a flying roll. The length thereof is 20 cubits, and the breadth thereof is 10 cubits. Then he said unto me, this is the curse that goeth over the face of the whole earth. For everyone that stealeth shall be cut off on this side according to it, and everyone that sweareth shall be cut off on that side according to it. Now, who is the stealer and the sweareth upon the planet of earth? The nation of Edom. They stole the land that we stand on to this very day. But do you think that the Lord is going to let this nigga get away? Hell no. Verse 4, it says, I will bring forth, saith the Lord, power, Yahweh Shem Yahweh of hosts, if it's like it, and I will bring it forth, saith the Lord, power of hosts, and it shall enter into the house of the thieves, the Edomites. That's why Ronald Reagan is so pressed to bring everybody together so we can get this Space Force rolling. It says, and into the house of him that swear falsely by my name, and it shall remain in the midst of his house, and shall consume it with the timber thereof and the stones thereof. So guess what? These UFOs, they're not coming again to build this kingdom up. No, they're actually coming to bring this kingdom down. That's why this guy, he said, if it be a collective force, this is the only way we're going to bring everybody together, bring this nation together. No, man. That universal force, that galactical force, that heavenly force that's going to come is going to break these wickedness up, man. So yeah, I pray this video was edifying. I want to say, Call Halal Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Makakodash, Shalom, DTA.